Hello everyone, in this video we will be learning about how to create any template in the AutoCAD. Okay, like in the template you will be writing your college name, your name, roll number, all those things in this template. Okay, so click on start, then you click on all programs, then you have to select the Autodesk folder. In the Autodesk folder you can find AutoCAD 2019. So in this system AutoCAD 2019 is installed, so then click on AutoCAD 2019 English, or else you can find a shortcut, double click the shortcut, it will directly open the AutoCAD software. It takes some time, it will initialize, it depend upon your RAM and PC specifications, it will take some time to open. It will verify the license, whether you have genuine license or not, it will verify, and then it starts. So after opening this, after the software has opened, you can see this is the one. So here you can see the start drawing, all those things. Okay, then these are the recent documents whatever you have done. These are the recent documents. You can see, click on AutoCAD icon, then you have to select the new button. You have to select the new, then in the new you will be receiving the template. So this template compulsory you need to have. This template, if you click here, this template is in local disk C, user, administrator, app data, local, Autodesk, AutoCAD 2019 R23.0 ENU template. So if you can't find any template, compulsory you have to give, this is a link you have to select, and then select, there are different types of AutoCAD ISO, select this small letter AutoCAD ISO. Okay, and then click on open. So it is a template, so it will be, file format will be .dwt, template will be there in there. Okay, you have to click on open. So it will, this is our new Windows layout. You can see this is our new Windows layout, and these are the different things you have. And suppose if you cannot find like text or any other thing, so you have to click this workspace setting layout, and you have to make sure that it should be in drafting and annotation. Compulsory it should be in drafting and annotation. Okay, and you can move your command bar here. So this is a workspace layout, so it is an infinite workspace layout, so you have to make it as finite. So that's the reason we will be creating a rectangle of your required, whether if you want to print on A3 sheet, you can take A3 dimension. If you want print on A4, you can make it as A4 dimension. Okay, so bottom you can see this is a cursor, so I have to make it limitation for the cursor, and grid mode F7 is on and F9 is off, and this is infer constraints, it is off, and next dynamic input should be on. Next, this is ortho mode. If you want to draw horizontal vertical line, you are using this ortho mode. Generally if you are drawing only horizontal and vertical line, make sure that ortho mode is on. And this is a polar tracking, it should be off. This is a ISO drafting, it should be off. And this is a snow snapping, object snapping, F11 is on, and object snap F3 should be on. And from here you have to select whether all are selected or not. Compulsory it should be on. In few systems it will be off initially, you have to click it on, and you have to click this top down button, then select object snap settings. Then in the object snap settings you have to make sure that you have to select each and everything in this object snap setting. Make sure that select all and click OK, so that everything should be selected. And this is line weight, so initially it is off, when you are adding any weight to the line you should be on. Okay, so these are the basic. If you are missing these if you are missing these tools, then you have to click on the customization. So here this is a customization, make sure that all the customization is on, because whatever we have seen that ortho mode. So now if I am clicking untick here, so ortho mode is off, so compulsory you have to make sure that customization and ortho mode is on. Okay, and so these are the different things. Snap mode is gone. Okay, so make sure that this is the customization. This customization, you have to click this customization and make sure that each and everything is a tick mark. Okay, and this is a full screen, so no need of clearing any screen. So this is about the basic introduction. Then you have to, we are creating limits. Okay, so that limits we are making in terms of rectangle. Either you can give limits, or you can give rectangle. So I prefer to give rectangle. So here only in the top, in the draw toolbar, this is a complete draw toolbar. You have line, polyline, circle, arcs, etc. This is the rectangle, polygon, and ellipse, parabola, and hatching you will have. In the modify, already drawn object, if you want to edit anything, these are the commands we will be using. Modify. Annotation, so when we annotation is nothing but when we want to give any text, when we want to give the dimension, all these things we will be performing in annotation. Next, layers are nothing but whenever you want to give the line weight, line thickness, line properties, colors, everything we can give in the layers command. Next, block. In the blocks we can group some of the objects as a block. Next, match properties. In the match properties, one properties, suppose one line has higher thickness and red color, example, I want to give the same properties to other, then I have to use the match properties option. Okay, so these are the different utilities you have. In the utilities, one more important thing is calculator. So you have a quick calculator in the utilities, so you can find QUICKCALC in the command bar. So whenever you want to calculate anything, directly you can click on this calculator and you can type. Suppose you want to know, example, 3 into 9, you want to know the value, then you click enter, so that you can get the value. Whatever the value you want to get, you can get in this quick calculator. So utilities we use here. Okay, so now I'll be starting. So this is a creating a template first. Okay, then first I will show you how to save, because saving is very important in the AutoCAD, because you sometimes license may lost, sometimes system is stuck in between. So that's the reason compulsory you have to save. Just click on here, you have save option, or else in the keyboard you can click on Control and S. You have to click on Control S. So I'm clicking Control S. So it will directly open in the documents. So it will directly open the document. Just in the first time you have to click on Control S, it will open documents. Second time, whenever you are saving, directly it will save the document in your respective folder or respective path, it will save. So here I want to create a folder, so here I can click plus symbol, it will create folder, or else here only I can right click, new, click on new, and I can select the folder. Top one is the folder. So in the folder I can give the roll number, such as your roll number or your name, you can give it as, so suppose 22 caps letter B 81A0 5 and XX. So this is the roll number. So and you can write hyphen with your name, so your name you can write. Okay, so like, and save it and double click it. So if you click on save here without opening the folder, it will save in the document. So you have to save in the folder, so double click it. So folder is empty, it will ask the name. So this is our template. So I will be writing, I need to rename here itself only. Okay, so CVR common template I will be writing. So yeah, so this is the name I have to give. I have to click on save. So you can see that it has been saved. So you can see that the name, initially it was drawing 1, the drawing 1 has changed the name to CVR common template, and here you can see the location. So if you forget anything, you want to recall again, then you have to go to local disk C, user administrator documents. In the documents your folder is saved. Okay, next, so I'm starting with the rectangle and all those things. So create a rectangle and it will specify the units. Okay, so units are in thousands, I want in hundreds, or I want in hundreds. So I'll click on, I will give 0, 0. It will ask what is the least point, starting point, the first corner. It will ask the what is the first corner is 0, 0. So from here it is starting. If I go here, it will be minus. If I go up, negative x, either above or below. This is above, negative x and positive y, negative x and negative y, positive x, negative y, and positive x, positive y. Every time you have to move your cursor such a way that it is positive x and positive y only. Then this dimension comes as, you have to take the A3 dimension, which is 420, 297. So click it. So because you are in thousands coordinates and you cannot see, so you have to use the one more important command called zoom and enter. So I'll type Z. Either you can type here or else you can type in the command bar. So sometimes in few cases command bar is not available, then you have to use the control plus 9. Control, you have to use the control button and 9, so that it will ask whether you want to close or not. Okay, so then again if you click control 9, you can see your command bar. Okay, and if you click this one, you can see what are the commands you have used. All these commands you can use here. Okay, so I want to already I created a rectangle. I have to see the rectangle, so I enter Z. Z is nothing but zoom, shortcut of zoom. Z, enter. Then you have to select all. If you select all, this is the rectangle you can see here. Okay, so for this rectangle, if you want to check the dimension, you can check. For dimension, you want to check here, check these two dimensions. Okay, and click and place it here. But the dimension is very small, you can't see the dimension, so that's the reason what you have to do is you have to change the style of the dimension. So compulsory you have to click dim style, DIMSTY. Okay, and click enter. So default it will open dimension style manager. Dim style means click on compulsory, you have to click on modify, then lines. There is nothing to change about the lines. Okay, the lines is number what are you are drawing. Symbols and arrows, these are the arrows and symbols. So arrow size is 2.5, I'll make it as 5 and click enter. Okay, nothing to change. Go to text, text size, make it as 5 and enter. Okay, so height is also you are changing to 5. Okay, nothing to change here. Fit, nothing to change in the fit. Go to primary units. If you see here, precision is 0.00, I want to make it as 0.0. Okay, so initially it is 28.07, so whenever I made it as 0.0, it has made this one. Okay, so if I give this value, so I can see that 29.0.659, like that. Radius 11 1742, so it has n number of options. So you have to make compulsory make the precision either 0. If I make 0, only 14, 28, only digits you get. Decimal, only one decimal I am allowing. And if you see here, it is 28 comma 1, so compulsory I have to change to 28.1. so if you see the decimal separator, it is separated by comma, but in Indian system or ISO system we don't cancel it, so take it as period. So now you can see that 28.1. Like this you have to change your dimension. Alternate units, nothing to change. Alternate tolerances, no, not required for tolerances. Okay, then click on OK, and compulsory you have to click on set current. Until unless you click on set current, it doesn't apply. Okay, click on set current, it will be applied. Okay, now you can see the dimension. Okay, still if you are unable to see, make it as, again go to dim style, and modify, and again symbols, lines, nothing. Symbols and arrows, make it as 8. Okay, enter. And text, make it as 8, enter. And the fit, nothing. Primary units already given. Okay, symbols and arrows, center mark, no need, make it as 8 and enter. Okay, so all symbols and arrow, text, everything we gave. Click on OK and set current, and close. So now you can see the dimension 420. And again if you want to see the vertical dimension, click here and here, so that you can see the dimension 297 comma 420. Okay, x-axis it is 420 and y-axis it is 297. So now you have to start the template. So now we are creating a rectangle. I am clicking the bottom, and this is minus 110 and 50. I have to create a rectangle minus 110 comma 50, then click enter. Okay, so you have created here the template of here. Then in this one you have to divide it as per the whatever the title block or whatever the things you have in the title block. So based on the title blocks you have to divide it here. Okay, so if you click here, it is a complete as a single block it is. So this single block you have to change it, you have to make it as explode. So compulsory click on X and enter, so that now it has become a single object. Okay, so now it has become as a single object here. So this single object I can make as a divisions here. Okay, so this line, whatever the line I got, I need to divide into n number of parts. Okay, so I'll be selecting this. I will be using a command called divide, divide. I'll use the command called divide. I'll select the object and it will ask the enter number of segments. So type 5 and enter, and it has been divided into 5 equal parts, but you can't see until unless you change the point type. So p is nothing but for a point, and you are changing the type of it, p type, and click enter. Okay, then you can change, default is this one, and you can change to 0.5. so this is a blank, this is a plus cross, so better take a cross, or this one, any cross is okay. So I'll take a cross and I'll click OK. So that these are the points I have generated here on this one, and then I'll take a line from this point. I'll be taking a distance of, it is rotating at an angle. I have to change the, I have to click on the ortho is nothing but F8 you have to on. So here I'll be taking a distance of 50 and enter, and I'll drawing a vertical height. Okay, and cancel. So I can come out of the command by clicking cancel by escape button, or I can click on cancel. Okay, and from here I need to draw the line, this from this point to here, join this one, right click cancel, and again click on line from this point to this point, again cancel, again I'll right click repeat line, so this and this, again cancel, or else this is an empty blank, then you just click enter button, so automatically line will be selected, then make and click here. Okay, now you have to write the text. This text I can write it as here, I will placing this text here, so text will be created here. So this is a small text I have received, so here I'll be typing CVR College of ENGINEERING, CVR College of Engineering, and here you can drag the button, you can, this is the drag, so that you can drag it easily wherever you want to drag this button. Okay, so this has been completed, then just click it, so that you will get somewhere, just click it and drag it and place as per your requirement. Okay, as per your requirement you can drag it and place it. Okay, so this dimension is around 2.5, you can make as 5 or other 5 or 4 depending upon your requirement. Okay, so no need of these things again, this X line, X points, so I'm deleting it. Okay, okay, so I think this dimension is around 50, I think, so I'm making this dimension is 50, so I'll making it as 40, so that I can accommodate the line. So I'll delete this line, and I will again draw a line from this point, make it as ortho should be on, and 40, enter, and then down. I can make it, I can use one more command called extend. I will be selecting the object to all, and then I'll clicking this one, it will be extended. Okay, so now this is a CVR College of Engineering. I can drag it and place it some distance, because I need to insert the logo. So now I'll be inserting the logo, so go to insert, attach. This logo you have to download, and I have already downloaded and kept on my desktop, so directly I'm picking. So here in the logo of the specify on screen and make it as 0.5 and click on OK. So it is very small, so again I want to increase it, so again click on back and again click on attach. So click on CVR logo, and again you can make it as around 5 and click on OK, so that here you can find, don't click any point. Suppose if you clicking a point here, it will select on this point, so give some gap and place it right beside here, so that you can find the CVR College logo here. Okay, and now you have to type your name, roll number, batch, etc. So for those cases I have to click here, copy, and I can paste here somewhere, I can paste. I can paste. Again I can click on copy, and now I can paste anywhere here. So make sure that this alignment is same, because you have to again change it. So again I can click on copy, again control V, I can keep control C, control V. Control C is for copy, control V is for paste. So again I can select it, control C, and again control V. I am placing this one, then this has been completed. Okay, so here you have to write either your name. Generally you will be writing the name, and then you can type your roll number, batch, etc. you can type here. Okay, here you can type as batch, 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 and you can give some space so that for writing the batch. And then here you can write it as roll number. So it is completed. Next here, so batch generally we will write first or second batch. So if you are from second batch, write it second. And roll number, you can give your roll number, suppose same 22B 81 A0 5 6. Okay, or else I can remove this gap so that will accommodate here. Okay, so here I need to write BTech here. So B dot T E C H. So BTech, in the BTech you will be writing first year, first year, first sem. Okay, and give some space, and then you can write the branch. You can write the branch as CSE bracket -G you can write, and at the bottom you can write it as scale. Generally all the scales we will be using as 1:1. So scale, you can write it as 1:1. You can write and click close editor. Okay, and then again you have to draw a line here. Again you have to draw a line from here to here, and you have to click. And similarly same line you want to draw from bottom. I can use one more command called offset command. So click the offset command, specify the distance through, select the through, and object, this is my object, I have to make an offset. The offset distance is 5, and enter. Or else you can create a point from top to bottom 5, and you can write. And here you have to use a text, you have to use the text of date and sheet. Okay, so I will be selecting this same thing, I will be okay, so I will be copying this one and I will be pasting it at here. Okay, similarly I can double click and I will name it as a date. Next click escape. Yes, so same date, copy and control V, control C, control V, make sure that your alignment is same. Then double click it and you have to write it as sheet number. You have to write. Okay, then click escape and yes. So this is your template for all these things. Okay, and now you want to save it, just click here save, or else just click Ctrl S on this one. So you can see the folder on the documents. Every time you have to make sure that in the documents whether it has been saved in the template or not. Okay, so this is the CVR common template. You can see the time it has been as per this one. Okay, and now you want to save it as PDF. So now if you see the template, it has been saved as drawing file and BAK file. This is the backup file. Until unless if you delete this backup file, sometimes this template you can't open, this Word DWG file format you can't open. So compulsory you have to add both of these things. Okay, compulsory. And actually you need to create a separate folder called template, and you have to copy those in the template. Okay, so I will be creating a template. Whenever you are closing this one, you have to copy it in this template. So next time when you're picking, you can pick directly. And now I have to save it in the PDF format. So in the PDF you can type it as plot. In the command bar you can type it as plot, or else here you have the plot. Here default at the top you have plot. Select the top plot, and name compulsory you have to change to DWG to PDF, because in the DWG format I am changing to PDF. It will take some time to load. So ePlot is automatically done by Autodesk software. So 210 and 297 is the page size and display. So whatever I'm seeing on the screen complete will be displayed, so I don't want that. I want only specific. So I will limits, we haven't give any limits, we are giving any extent. So we will be selecting a window. In the window I need to select the bottom right corner of the rectangle and top right corner of this one. Okay, if you see this one, it is at the bottom, so I have to make it as center to the plot. Okay, but it is also having some top and bottom, it is leaving some space, even though we kept fit to paper, even though it is moving. So compulsory I have to make it as landscape mode. If I click the landscape mode, it is on. Okay, and preview, if you want to see anything you can click on preview. If you click on preview, it will show this is your screen, whatever you can see here. Okay, so close the preview, and then if you want to see the plot stamp in the, but which date you have done, which time you have done, so this is important. You have to compulsory keep plot stamp on. Click OK. Okay, and it is the same in the folders only, in the template only you have to save this one. Okay, click on PDF. So no, CVR common template model PDF. Okay, so it will take some time and it will open. So plot and publish, no errors, no warnings found. Then click on close, and you can verify it, or else AutoCAD directly open the software and open the PDF, and it will show you. In few of the cases it will directly open the PDF and it will show you. In few cases you have to manually open and you can verify it. Okay, so it will take some more time to open this file. Okay, so this is your file, and for this file compulsory you have to save the plot stamp compulsory, so that from the local C user administrator documents, this is your roll number and this is your name, everything you have to type here. Okay, so this is this one, and if you want to see anything you can zoom in and you can see it. So everything it has been there as per the template. Okay, so this is about the explanation. So again go here. So this is about how to save the template. Save this template whenever you are using any sheet, you have to use this template and you have to do it. Okay, so I hope everyone understand. If you are not understanding, watch once again and write down the steps one by one. What are the steps I have done? Write down step one by one and practice. It is easy for you. Okay, yeah. So I'm ending the video here.